Okay, so we're going to work our legs throughout the whole of this session. So starting off a little gently, we're just going to lift the legs. So lengthen them so the feet just float off the floor. Now you've got a few options with your arm here. Alongside your body would be my first choice, but if your balance isn't great, light touch on the floor. So we're just going to lift the top leg. Flex the foot, toes to the ceiling, lift, and then lower slowly. Okay, so the whole way through this session, we're working slowly and we're working with length. So you're going to really push right into the heel as you come down. Okay, so Anne and I have chosen to wear ankle weights, which is going to make it a lot more efficient, a lot more effective, and a whole lot harder. So if you have weights, try them. All right, so now we're just going to lift again and lower slowly, pushing right into the heel. So we're halfway through the first set here. Keep the waistline in, belly button to spine the whole time, so that holds you balanced. Upper body, that's just relaxed, head down on your arm. Okay, so you're pushing into the heel. Breathe out as that leg lowers back down. So we've got another 3 here. So we're slow, controlled. Lengthening as you lower. Inner thighs, feeling some work already. All right, we've just got one more here. So you push to the heel, you lengthen that leg all the way down, you try and get the heels to touch, and then once they do, you just let the legs come down to the mat. Bring yourself up so you can just support yourself on your elbow. Draw the knees up, you're at 90 degrees, and then pop the feet up. So from here, you're gonna lengthen the leg away and hold it straight. Now we've got leg raises again, slightly different position, it's a little harder. And your foot's gonna come a little higher each time, and we've got another 10. All right, so we're just working slowly with length, control, balance from the center, strength from your center as well. So pull it in, belly button to spine. All right, so just keep it going, lifting and lowering. So you are gonna lengthen as you lower here as well. So you're working on the lowering and the lifting, and you're halfway. So just reach right into those toes. The more you lengthen, the more you'll feel going on through your leg muscles. So the more efficient, the more effective, the more benefit, the quicker the results. Really do work on your length. Keep the moves always really mindful. Last time here. So you're just going to lengthen all the way back down. And then we're going to draw the knees back up to 90 degrees. But the lower leg is staying on the floor this time. Top leg is coming out in front of you and the foot is in line with your waist. You're going to push right into the heel again. The length is so important. Keep the waist in, belly button to spine, and then we just slowly take that foot as high up to the ceiling as you can. Once you're there, you flex again, push to the heel, and lengthen all the way back down, but it's super slow. Okay, so no momentum, no gravity, just your leg muscles and your seat muscle here too. Breathe out as you lift back up, so smooth. Same speed up, same speed down. Leg as straight as it can be. Trying to keep the foot in line with the waist the whole time. Or if you need a little extra work, you can bring that foot even a little past the line of the waist and see how that makes your seat muscle feel as you lift again. All right, so you're going to breathe deeply throughout. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Belly button to spine. Okay, working the thighs, working the seat. Slower is better. Okay, it requires more muscle. Perfect control. All right, so here we go, number 5 already. So take the leg up, and this is the last one like this. We're gonna just make a few little changes on the next one. So you're gonna push into the heel, you're gonna lower that leg super slow all the way back down. Now, waistline in, take a breath. You're lifting up just halfway, hold it. Just hold it, that's all we're doing. As you hold, lengthen, so push to the heel, so you should feel some work, just holding there. And then take the leg all the way back up. So it's going to feel a little trickier than just lifting and lowering. So we're coming back halfway, and then we're just going to hold it again. And then you lengthen, you push to the heel. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. And then you lower. All right, so we'll try that again. Lift up halfway, push to the heel, really work on the length, and then just slowly continue up as high as you can up towards the ceiling. Flexing the foot, push to the heel, and then lengthen halfway back down. So you're lengthening the whole time, but when you stop right there you really work more on that length. So really push to the heel, make the leg longer than it is, and then slowly come back down. All right, so this is gonna be our last one. So we're gonna work a little harder. You're gonna come halfway, hold it. Now instead of just lengthening, you're gonna bend and then lengthen. So it's a bend and lengthen. All right, and you push to the heel and your seat muscle should be burning away. All right, keep it going, you're past halfway. So you've got just 3 left. Hold it. Now lift it all the way up. Oh my goodness. With weights on. Whew, it's hard. All right, come back down halfway. Hold it there. And then we've got to do it again. All right, so little pulse. Push to the heel. Bend and lengthen. Keep the waist in. Focus on your breathing. Keep it going. All right, don't stop now. You've got 10 little pulses. That's all we're doing. All right, last 5. All right, hold it. Slowly lower back down. Take a breath. Ooh, bring it round. Give it a re-rub. Oh, and we've got to do all that again on the other side. But before we do, let's just move on to our backs. You're going to support yourself on your forearms, and we're still going to do some work for your legs, but we're going to get the abs involved here too. So you're going to bring the legs up, knees up, feet in line with knees, waistline in. Now you're going to lengthen the right leg away down towards the floor, and then slowly back up. And then the left. So we're keeping it slow, we're keeping control, working the waistline, working the thighs. Breathe nice and deep. So just keep pulling that middle in. Belly button to spine, stay strong. All right, so we've just got another couple each side, then we're gonna work a wee bit harder. All right, so one more each side, and then come back to center. Hold it, turn the toes out, heels touch, and then lengthen the legs away, and then coming back in. So the lower you go to the floor, the harder you're working, the more work your waistline to get back. All right, so pushing away, lengthen it, pulling back in. Now try and relax your shoulders. Don't forget to breathe. Keep going. You've just got one more here, and then we're just gonna let the feet come down to the mat. Okay, so you can lengthen the legs and then just come down to the mat. Take a breath, walk your feet in, and then you're gonna hug the knees in so you can lengthen the legs up towards the ceiling. And then from there, we're just gonna poke the toes up towards the ceiling. Pulling the waist in, so you can push your hands into the mat a little bit there, or you can take the hands onto the shoulders. So it's not a huge movement, but it's all about the waistline. Breathe nice and deep. Okay, so just another 5. Okay, last 3. And 2. And then last 1. And then hold it. And just slowly lower the legs all the way back to the mat. You might want your hands on the mat again there, just for a little bit of support right at the end. And then once you're there, take a deep breath. We're going to bring ourselves up to sitting so we can just do our leg raises on the other side. So coming up to sitting, swinging the legs round, and then here we go, round 2. So arm is extended, head is down. First one, enjoy. It's quite gentle. Waistline is in, lengthen the legs, feet hover off the floor, arm alongside your body, toes to the ceiling, push to the heel, lift the leg, and then just slowly lengthen it all the way down. Okay, it's not a huge movement. You're trying to stay at balance. So the lower leg hovers off the floor. You're trying to get the heels to touch or nearly touch every single time, so push really deeply into the heel. You're trying to make that leg longer than the one underneath it right now. If your balance is not great, light fingertip touch on the floor at any point. Give yourself a little support. All right, keep the waist in, belly button to spine, so push a little deeper, try and work a little harder. All right, you are past halfway already, so just keep pushing right into that heel. Feel these muscles, firmer and stronger. Waistline stays in. All right, and then just one last time. And then let the legs relax down for a moment. Draw the knees up. You're going to push up onto your elbow. Pop the feet up and then lengthen the leg away. Just hold it. Now lower down slowly. and then lift back up. Okay, so the movement's a little bigger on this one. You're coming up a little higher. And you're really working on the length still, so lengthening down, breathing deep. So you lengthen as you lower and you lengthen on the way back up. So these muscles are working in more than one way at the same time. Okay, and there we go. We are halfway already, so just keep reaching. All right, we're almost done. There's 8. Last 2. So reach to the toes, lengthen through that leg. Take a nice deep breath, and then here we go. Last time. Reaching down, breathe in deep, come back up. Legs come round 90 degrees, foot in line with your waist, or as close to that point as you can, or maybe further round. That works too. And then slowly, belly button to spine before you start, and then take that foot as high up to the ceiling as you can. The leg is straight, or as straight as it can be. Push to the heel, slowly, slowly lengthen all the way back down. So you are keeping perfect control of that movement the whole time. You're pushing right into the heel. You breathe out as that leg lifts back up. Okay, belly button to spine. Stay strong in the middle, it always helps. Okay, abs in, we are stronger. All right, focus on your breathing too, stronger on your out breath. So use these things to help you. Breathe out as you lift with the waistline pulling in. It'll feel a little easier. All right, so you're lengthening, strengthening all the way through the thighs. You're working right into your seat muscle right now. We've got 2 more like this, and then we're going to add our pauses and our pulses. So foot towards the ceiling, waistline in, push to the heel, breathe nice and deep, and then feel that muscle. It's working. Last one here, and then we go harder. All right, so you're going to come back down, keep the control. Don't let gravity, just grab the foot at the end. Waistline is in, come back up halfway, hold it, just pause and push. Push right into the heel, really working on the length there. And then slowly, slowly take it all the way back up. And then again, on the way back down, we're just gonna pause. You're gonna hold it, push to the heel, focus on the breathing, just lengthen and lengthen and lengthen, and then slowly back down. And then again, come back up, lift up, hold it, push to the heel. And then take it up. Okay, so it's getting kind of tricky. All right, getting a little bit shaky here. All right, push it down halfway, hold it there, push, lengthen, hold, 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 but work on that length. And then slowly come back down. All right, so here we go. Last time, but halfway up, hold it. Right, bend and lengthen, push to the heel. All right, so we've got 20 little pulses. Breathe through them. There's past halfway already. All right, so we've only got 5 left. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Hold and lift it back up. Whew. All right, and then slowly come back down halfway, then hold it again. Hold it, hold it. Here we go. 20 tiny little pulses, bend and lengthen. Pushing right into the heel every single time, halfway. Waistline is in. Focus on the breathing. Push. Feel those muscles. They are changing. You've got 3, 2, 1, and lower it down. All right, come back round. Give it a wee rub. Take a deep breath. We're almost done. We're just going to finish with a plank. So come on into your plank position. Now planks can be done from knees. You do not need to do a full plank, but if you can, you should. So off we go into our plank. So I've set us a little challenge here, a little 2-minute challenge. All right, focus on your breathing. Now we've got variations that you can carry on through your planks just to add a little distraction. All right, so we are coming up to 20 seconds already. Keep the waistline in. You can add a little jog, a little movement with the legs. Breathe nice and deep. You can take the hips side to side. That's a little more work for the outer waistline. All right, focus on your breathing. Keep it going. You can do leg lifts, although maybe not with ankle weights on. You can step wide and step in. You can hold still, or you can come down to the knee position at any point. Now, Hold your position. Keep the waistline in. Curl the pelvis underneath you just a little bit to support the lower back right now. Try and relax your shoulders. And then think of all the many, many reasons why we love plank so much. Calorie burning, strength building, body changing. It's amazing. It is one of the most powerful exercises we can do. It is the best ab exercise for the over 40s. I read that recently. I've also read that it's anti-aging, and I'd like to believe that. Keep the waist in, breathe a little deeper. I've only got 30 seconds left to go. So, calorie burning, strength building, waistline shrinking, body changing, strengthening, empowering your entire body, boosting stamina, boosting endurance, boosting your metabolism, boosting your circulation, boosting your immune system. Loads and loads of reasons. Just a little check, don't want to do too many. 5 seconds left to go. Nice deep breath. Okay, and then come back down. So push yourself into child's pose and take a nice deep breath. And then, just stay there. We are done.